This is a follow up to an earlier question about my friend's son having an obnoxious patriarchal mindset. My fear is that this mindset will influence of my child as well. Since this boy is my son's friend, what do I do?
See, this fear demonstrates that you are not confident about the way your son is being brought up. It is true, at a certain age, the peer group will obviously influence your son a lot. But tell me one thing, what is it that attracts your son to this boy? There are three possibilities I can think of. One is that you happen to be friends with this boy's mother, and therefore, naturally, the two children have tended to get together. Secondly, there are some activities that both the children are doing together. Maybe they go to school together, they play together, etc. Because you're all living together, maybe in the same complex, etc. So that can happen. Or thirdly, your son probably finds this particular boy and his thought process very attractive. And to me, it appears that your true fear is especially if you discover or discern the third thing as happening. And if that is the case, either your child has an inborn tendency to have this kind of thinking, or alternatively, is, through his experiences from childhood, somehow being driven in the direction where this particular mindset appears attractive. Perhaps in your environment, you have noticed, people appreciating young boys for demonstrating a patriarchal mindset. That can very well happen. The boy says, "No, no, I don't. I won't go into the kitchen. I won't do work." And somebody says, "Very good. This is my son. This is my son," etc. If anything like that exists, then you have work to do. You need to sit down and work this out with your son. You need to talk to your son about how this kind of thing exists in society and how it is not good even for the entire social structure, and definitely not for several members of the social structure, and get him to see things your way. That is the only way. Trying to protect him from other influences is completely useless, because somewhere or the other he will come across this, and if he is naturally attracted to it, he will obviously fall prey to that. From your perspective, that is.